Hi,
Hey, hey,
everybody.
hey! Hello, everybody.
Thank you so much for all your support on the Cinco de Mayo Mexican Dynasties Marathon on Bravo
The
TV.
tripod
Thank
is
you,
here.
thank you.
Happy Thursday. Today I have this kind of a, Hawaiian
What are you doing?
kind
When
of
did
a
you put
feeling.
that on?
I was thinking about Hawaii
Okay.
and orchids and the beauty of the tropics.
So you grabbed it
on the
from my
house band.
arrangement?
Yeah, and I'm gonna put it somewhere else right now. Actually, I'm
It's a
gonna put it
humming.
close to my heart. Actually.
No.
You scared me for a second
How
there.
are you? Go ahead,
No.
please, Mr. Allende. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I was about to say, like, I love Hawaii,
Yeah.
but when you say Hawaii, you're kind of like geographically limiting yourself. So, like, what if you say
No.
you're in a hummingbird mood?
No. To be honest with you, I am
Let me see it.
I am in a
Pero
Hawaiian
let me see
in a
that.
Hawaiian mood.
Don't smoosh it. Look
I
how
am in a
beautiful.
Hawaiian mood.
Look how beautiful.
You know, tropics,
Look what a
orchids,
beautiful.
volcanoes, and all that. No. But one thing I do wanted to tell you is how grateful we truly
I
are.
love Hawaii, by the way.
Thank you.
I love Hawaii.
Thank you for your support. I think it was a phenomenal
It was
idea.
great. Everybody had
that
fun.
Bravo,
And you know,
such
yeah.
an international, reputable company, has decided to do this incredible marathon for Mexican dynasties and to choose such an important date. Cinco de Mayo has been chosen to be like the representative day of all the Latino or Hispanic people living in America.
Latino.
No,
Latinx, okay?
But it's important. It's
Wait.
important that you all please go to Bravo TV, Instagram, and Facebook because the amazing comments that you all did were great. But if you want us to do season 2, you please have to ask Bravo right there.
Hashtag more Mexican dynasty.
The
And
most
hashtag more Mexican
important
dynasty.
thing is the beautiful, wonderful comments that truly show that what we've done has somehow touched this internal fiber of you in your mind, in your heart. So, I mean, to us, I want to use and take this opportunity to thank you really because it was very meaningful, and also we're very thankful to Bravo to choose such a date to go for hours and hours and hours. 8 hours? How many hours?
From 6 a.m. till 4 p.m.
That was really wonderful. What an honor also to have a show that was in its first season nominated for Best Reality Show in 4 different occasions in the first season. That is not, it is not usual to happen in our entertainment world. So somehow we're very, very, very grateful because we owe it all to you. And we're doing all this for you.
But talking about Bravo and
Thank you,
Mexican dynasties,
thank you.
when we went last year, and we went to Europe,
Where are the flowers? You should blow
the
the
European, but we did the European
Let me
tour.
see your petals.
But tell what happened when
I-
they saw you in London, that we walked into that nightclub, to that big private party at the nightclub, and the blonde lady sees us, and she went berserk. She says, "Oh, Adan, the tripod."
The blonde woman from Manchester.
But remember,
She's like, oh my God, it's lovely. It's absolutely lovely to see the Mexican dynasties here in London. I love you guys so much. It's just amazing to see the dynasties. Where's Maria? Where's Marty? I'm like, Marty, my mom is with my aunt coming up the stairs. She's like, oh my God, I have to go say hi to her.
and her dad, and she brought her dad to take photos with us.
You know,
and he was in his late 80s.
In this business, what we are all trying to do is to be able to reach out to you and to be able to be accepted in what we do, or at least understood in what we're doing. And this was a very special show because in both cases we really touched that fiber. To me, it was extremely important to go all over Europe, because we hit 6 or 7 countries, to be back in New York City, to be practically in Los Angeles, everywhere, Mexico City, and to be able, with one project, to touch so many souls.
Everywhere we went, it was
That
incredible.
was so gratifying.
But what about in Paris?
Because we truly work for that
Remember?
moment where we are recognized by you saying, I love what you do. So, I mean, what a major, major day, Cinco de Mayo
And
here.
thank you, thank you,
God.
thank you.
It was really wonderful.
May I add to what you were saying? I think that it's really cool, and like one of the things that has really stood out and stuck out to me with one of the reasons why I think we've had so much international success, which is the fact that we're living an era where there are so many avenues and opportunities for people from different countries to be able to access like
To connect as one.
a platform to be able to watch, on their laptops or on their television. It's really, we're living.
Well, I mean,
lucky time.
Adan, you're
And
absolutely
they have
right.
chosen to see the show.
Adan, you're right. I think that more and more we are becoming one world. More and more we are being connected. Just using one finger, you touch, and then all of a sudden you are connected with everybody. So I mean, thank you so much.
Adan, tell us about
How's your week? How's your week
But
been?
I want Adan to
Comment
tell.
below.
Please
Tell
let
us
let us know.
What do
we-
you want us to
We've
talk
been
about?
very productive, okay?
Tell us what was the most exciting part of your week or your day, the day that you're looking at our video.
Remember that we read every one of your comments, okay?
Yes, we
And we
do.
try to answer as
He
much
wakes
as
up
we
every
can.
morning to answer everybody.
I do,
But
because
anyway,
it's very
how
meaningful
was
to
it that
me,
the
okay?
people in Paris,
No.
when they saw you, when we arrived in Paris at this beautiful cabaret dinner show, and there is this group of women, older ladies,
Wait,
partying.
I'll get to that. So I walk into the restaurant. Or you go.
No, you do it.
No, tell the story.
So then we walk in, and all of a sudden,
I'm
they recognize
sorry.
Adan.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna play a game with you, and I'm gonna be right back.
What are you gonna do?
Yay! I love games.
Okay,
Well,
so
Life
tell
is a
the
game.
story.
Life is a game.
Tell the story. So then, when you got to the cabaret,
No, I mean I got to the cabaret and we're just like hanging out and we're eating and like I have a sweater on and like like with a jacket, like a suit jacket, and I start hearing like the band like starts playing like a song from Bruno Mars, which
you can't say.
I'm
the
not gonna
song
sing the
because-
song for copyrights purposes, so we can boost our Facebook video. I have to sing only my own songs, but you guys can imagine.
They're gonna sing today
That-
for you guys
yeah.
a song they both wrote.
Yes. And you can imagine that the Bruno Mars song that they played was very danceable. So I heard it, and it's like when I hear Bruno Mars, I like jump out of my chair. Like even if I'm tired, even if I haven't eaten, no matter where I am, I will jump out. I don't care where I am. If I'm at an airport, if I'm at a restaurant, like I will get up and dance. So I got up and danced. Nobody was dancing, mind you. And my dad, and I get up and I pull off my sweater and I have just like a V-neck white t-shirt under. And my dad's like, sit down, don't dance. And I'm like, I just have to dance. I have to dance. I can't stop moving. And then there's like, I noticed that like some women are like, cougars. No, I wouldn't want to use that terminology.
No.
It's disrespectful. I'd use the terminology of mature ladies.
Mature ladies in her mid-40s,
Mature ladies.
good looking, very
Good
nice,
looking.
very nice.
Hey,
all
I
over.
don't discriminate against age. DM. Send me a message. No, anyways, so they're looking at me, and I see one of them coming over, the blonde one, very cute. She's coming over, Obviously, she's tall. Obviously, I don't know why. Obviously,
Just come on.
she's tall. I like tall women. I don't know. I was telling you that I like.
I'm short.
I like. You're not short. You're travel size. I just like women that are minimum 5'9".
Okay.
Anyways, so I don't discriminate against height, ladies. I don't discriminate against height.
Well, no, just finish the story. You don't discriminate
I'll
against
date
anything.
I'll date a travel size woman.
You dated quite a few travel size.
Yeah. It's okay. Anyways, so I see this woman coming over to me, and she's like, you know, it's like, and I'm like, oh, this is gonna be great. Thank God I had dessert because this is gonna be sweeter. So she's looking at me, she's like, oh, and she comes in, she's like, hello, how are you? She pulls out a cigarette, lights it, she's like, I like the way you dance. Would you like to come dance with me and my friends? 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 I like your eyes. And I'm like, I like your eyes. Absolutely, I'll go dance with you and your friends. So I go over and I like go there and it's like a table, you know, like all the women are there. And I like, I start dancing and I start like giving them lap dances. Mind you, I have never given a woman a lap dance in my
At
life.
this point, Fernando doesn't know where to put his head.
No,
He
like,
was almost under the table.
Tom, our friend, the young couple that was there,
It was a group of our friends.
and Dad.
They
and
all
Dad.
loved it, but Fernando wanted to go under the table.
I see that they're all looking at me, and Tom was like, yeah! He's like, Tom is my uncle, my chosen uncle. He's like, go, man, go! He's like, yeah, yeah, yeah! And I'm just like,
And this one here is
and
hysterical.
she's like, oh,
Come on.
baby, you're so sexy. I like the way you move, your body. Move with me. And I'm like, well, it sounds kind of poetic. I think she was trying to sing a song to me.
I don't know.
So poetic. I love France.
So what
I do have a question for you guys. I have a question for you guys.
I love questions. I have answers.
I just got this two random
Chicken
books.
soup for
No, wait. Random books. Okay, I have a question for you. Okay, how do you make holy water? How do you make holy water? How do you make holy water?
How do you make holy water?
You
How do you
boil
make-
the hell out of it.
You got it. That's perfectly okay. That's a goodie. That's a goodie. If you have, four soldiers in quicksands, how do you call four soldiers in quicksands? Cuatro, cinco.
Why cuatro cinco?
Cuatro, cinco, Marin. Okay, guys, mira.
He
This is
has
one.
this thing now in the pandemic that he decided to be a comedian. But
Laughing
he's not really
is the
that good
best
at
thing.
it.
Laughing is the
Not
best
that good
thing.
at it.
Okay,
And he
guys,
says, wait,
Adan.
he says his jokes that he invents, and he starts laughing like a maniac in the middle of the joke, and
It's funny.
Well,
but I never get them.
That's
without
fine.
trying to offend anybody, okay? But do you know why impudent people do not skydive? Because they scare the hell out of the dog. Okay, thank you. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be nasty to anybody. It's just a joke.
Apologies.
Apologies, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. It's just a joke. Adan, listen.
That was
okay.
mean.
I know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
What would Andrea Bocelli say right now?
No, Feliciano was the one who told me the joke.
Oh, a blind person told you the joke?
Yeah, Jose Feliciano told him the
He
joke.
has the greatest sense of humor. He's an adorable individual.
You need
He's
to move it back because
fantastic.
you're cutting
Anyway,
off your head.
listen. I just went to the, for the bookshelf or library or
But you're
whatever.
cutting off your
and
head.
I got two books. Okay, I want to play a game with you, Adan. And I know this is new to you because I didn't tell you I was going to do it.
My
But
sister
I mean,
Angie
just,
gave me that
just
book.
look at, without mentioning the titles, just pick up one of them. Pick up one book. We're going to play a game. Just one, any one you want. The one you want. The one that flows better. Because, okay, you choose that one? Okay, deal. Okay, now, open a page randomly.
Can I say what the name of the book is?
No. Well, if you want to, you can show it. Phenomenal.
For all you avid, prolific readers at home.
The Heart of the Shaman.
Can you show a book on
Oh, we
on
can
the
do
social networks?
pretty much everything.
Is this
What is the joke about?
Well, if you allow me to,
It's not a brand,
be
is
able to tell you what I've been thinking of, just
It's
open a random
intellectual
page.
property. Intellectual property. Okay, just a random page?
Yeah, just that's it. Now, okay, Adan. This is just to show you, how talented
You
my
keep on
son
walking and cutting
is.
off your
My
head.
son is in anything that has to do with languages. Okay, so Adan, start reading, and I'm gonna ask you different nationalities. Okay, let's play that game. You want to do that?
Yeah.
Okay. Can you see well?
Okay, I'm
No,
gonna
I was
leave
gonna
them both
pop out
here.
in like a new character.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave them both here. I'm gonna go with the rabbit dream.
You see, well, oh.
Okay.
What would I do if I
Well,
couldn't
listen.
see well?
Read.
I cherish
Okay.
my
I'm
vision.
just gonna. This is the game. I'm just gonna give you like different nationalities, and then you need to change your accent.
I feel like I'm on a game show.
Well, you're
In a
just
good-
about to win the trip to Puerto Vallarta, Mexico. I mean, why not to
Contestant
do
number
it?
one.
Okay,
Do an
so
accent of.
okay, no, just start reading like Adan Allende.
Okay.
An Aussie accent.
That's a good one.
Adan, just start reading.
In a traditional society, you can discover infinity when you go through the rites of initiation
Italian.
or symbolic death and rebirth. A woman has the opportunity to go through her initiation when she gives birth to a child and understands that she can create the life from her own body.
My brother, the Chicano man.
German.
German, yeah, the young man does serve as his first skill, which he brings to the village to feed all, yeah. Life and death are inseparable, ja. Danke für Ihre Unterstützung für us in the modern...
Jewish family.
Okay, skip. Next.
Oh, you okay? So let's do Argentinian.
Can we do like the ones that I could do? Like, not...
Give me one.
Let's do... Well, I already did
Oh,
French.
do French. Do
I
French.
already did French. We went to France.
Okay, so do Indian.
Oh, I can do Indian. Okay. In traditional society, you can discover infinity when you go through the rites of initiation or symbolic death and rebirth. A woman has the opportunity to go through her initiation when it comes to giving birth to a child and understands that she can create a life with her own body.
My Mexican brother.
Like Cholo?
No.
He's my brother too.
Next.
You pass?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I mean that was just an
We
idea.
can do more.
Then why don't you do?
I could do other accents.
Aussie.
I did British. I did French. I just did Italian.
Aussie.
Okay, let's do Aussie. The traditional society, mate, you can discover infinity. And when you go through the initiation rites of symbolic death and rebirth. Yeah, mate. Death and rebirth. A woman has the opportunity to go through her initiation when she gives birth to a child. When he gives birth to a child who understands and she can create life from her own body. Yeah, that was me.
That was really cool.
Yeah,
Congrats.
any others?
You were going to
Okay.
say a joke. Wait, what?
No. I think it'll be really fun.
I could
Adan,
speak
if you
other
can
languages. I
get
could
the
speak
guitar and you
Chinese.
can show us a little bit of your.
It's only 17 minutes.
An
We could
original-
talk more. Let's
you
talk
can-
about Joanne Woodward and Paul.
No,
No. Why?
because I think that it'll be interesting for you to show us one of your songs that are originals and they're
Oh
in
yes,
English.
you had planned to.
And it would be really
done.
phenomenal.
Done. Done.
That'll be great.
Can I hear you? Can everybody watch this video say, done?
I'll get the guitar.
Done. Done. No? Okay, fine.
It would be wonderful. We didn't tell them the story I wanted to tell them about the day, the 4th of July, before the guitar. The 4th of July last year, which is Adan's birthday, we were flying from London to Milan because Adan was going to record in Italian the song that he did in Mexican Dynasties of Nunca me sueltes,
Don't
let me go. And in Italian, how do you call it?
Niente di
Niente
niente.
di niente. So,
I can speak Italian, by the way. Like, I don't just do an accent of a stereotypical Italian. I can actually speak Italian, which I'm gonna do right now, and I'm gonna sing a song in Italian.
That sounds wonderful. Your own song,
I'll
right?
speak my own song. I wrote it with an Italian songwriter.
Niente di niente.
I'll do Italian.
Ladies and gentlemen.
I'll do like a combination between Italian, Portuguese, English, and Spanish.
okay, but
That's
you guys
fine.
were going to do a song for me
That's
together,
super.
no?
No, actually,
No?
no, because
No?
Yeah, I wasn't gonna do my
Today,
own.
you're everything I suggest, you always say no to this. What
not
is
no,
it with
because
you?
the reason
It's not
is that we did
No,
the song
no,
in
no.
Spanish, and at this moment, Adan and I do not have a song in English that we can sing.
But you were going
And
to do
this
the
one is
same one in
English.
Spanish. No?
No,
No.
this is an
Today,
English
it's a
video.
no for
No.
everything that I
It's
suggest.
not
It's okay.
personal.
It's okay. I don't take
It's a
personal.
numbers game. It's like sales.
Adan,
It is what it is. Anyway,
Life is a game.
so
Either you play it
or
or
you don't.
you suffer.
Anyway, so we are at the airport 6 in the morning in London, Heathrow, and all of a sudden, Fernando and I pass security, and Adan's not coming out. And what was it that you were saying? And you're thinking, why? What is it? We're gonna miss a flight, and we're gonna miss a flight.
Okay, I'll tell the story.
And then,
So we go to airport security and we're leaving London and we're on the way to Milan. I'm like, oh, I'm so excited. We're gonna go see Viaggio Antonacci and Laura Pausini and San Siro, like 75,000 people stadium, the most prestigious stadium of all of Italy. This is gonna be awesome. So I go, and you know that feeling when you pass like airport security, like like you get like anxious and tense when like you go through, and especially when when your bag
Aside, yeah,
when
yeah.
your bag doesn't go through and they start checking your bag, like there's no reason to be anxious or tense, but you just get tense. It's just the way it is.
and let alone if you're gonna lose your flight.
Right,
Because
so
it was like
more
a
stress.
2-hour line.
More stress to add to it. Anyways, so they bring my bag and I see that they're checking it and they're taking forever, and then they start talking, and then one of the security guards, policemen, goes to talk to his supervisor, and I see this like very, very tall, like 6'6" guy come over, and he's like looking down at him, and he's like, no, and then they start arguing, then they look at me, and then they start talking like aggressively, and I'm like, this does not look good.
Well, that's exactly what I was looking at. It was not looking good at all.
This is not going to be good. So the guy comes over, the security officer, he comes over and he says, can I ask you a question, mate? This kind of sounds Australian. Can I ask you a question? He didn't even call me mate. He said, can I ask you a question? I'm like, yeah. Anything, sir. He says, do you have a bullet in your bag? I said, no. He's like, do you mind if I go check with you? And I'm like, no, not at all. I don't mind. He says, come over here. So we go over and like he starts pulling stuff out of my bag. I'm like, yeah, go ahead, check. There's nothing there. So he pulls out, vitamins. He pulls out a phone charger. He pulls out my iPhone,
Your headphones,
my headphones,
your wallet.
my headphones, and he suddenly pulls out this chain, and I'm like, no.
At this point, we're freaking out because we're already on the
We're
other
gonna miss
side.
the flight.
No,
And
not
we're missing the flight
not
too.
the necklace. Not the bullets for peace to raise charity for people that are suffering in war necklace. This is art, guys, but he doesn't know that, and nobody there knows that. So my mom, when she gets nervous, here you go. My mom, when she gets nervous, she starts talking a lot and really, really fast. She says, this is a bullet for peace. This is not a real bullet. It's for art. It's artwork. I'm like, boom, go. She's like, no. My son, he didn't do anything wrong. It's not his fault. And I'm like, oh,
It is
Mom,
his birthday,
go.
and we have to get to
It's
Milan.
his birthday. We're late. We have to go to Milan. He's like,
Look,
go.
look at his passport. Today, July the 4th, it's his birthday.
I'm like, Mom, just go. So she leaves, and I see my dad. He's like, like when stuff like this happens, he's like acting like nothing's happening, and I'm completely serene, calm, and poised.
We're checking everything
Even though
going
my
on.
son is about to get arrested by British.
And miss his
security.
Italian birthday. That was not fun.
And miss his studio session because we were arriving to record at the studio.
Niente.
Anyway.
Anyways,
Which is the one you're going to sing tonight.
right. I'm gonna sing
At least a little bit of it.
a little bit.
Good.
Anyway, so I see him and he gets a bullet, he grabs a bullet, and he walks away. And now there are 3 security officers, and they're looking at each other, and they're looking at the bullet, and they're looking at me. The bullet necklace for peace, bullets for peace. Not a bullet, not a real bullet, it's a necklace. So they're looking at it and they're looking at me and then they're arguing and talking. They're like deliberating and I'm thinking in my mind, they're saying, should we arrest him? Should we not? He looks like he's 12 years old. Should we take him to juvenile prison? This is like what's going on in my mind. 18, not 12. 18 years old, 19. I get compliments. People say that I age well, so I'll take that well. I'll take it. So then a woman and two of the security officers, the supervisor stays, and two of the security officers come back, and they have the bullet. They say, and they're looking at me, and they say, "Why do you have this bullet in your bag?" I'm like, "It's just a necklace. I know what it looks like. It's just a necklace. It's artwork. It's called Bullets for Peace." They're like, no. Why do you have a bullet in your bag? I'm like, look, this is it's artwork. Please, if you're gonna keep it, just donate it to charity because it's very, very expensive. And then as I say donate it to charity, I see the woman, security officer, and she looks at me, and like mind you, like all of their faces were like bulldogs, like just like that, like aggressive. And as she's looking at me, like after I say charity, she turns around and I see her face soften and like very gentle glare, just relaxed visage. And she comes to me and she gets closer. And now it's like I hear like this like sort of maternal tonality to her voice. And she looks at me and she says, "Okay, I'll tell you what we're gonna do. We are going to grab a plastic bag. You're going to put your address on it, and then we're going to ship it to your house.
And you will pay for it.
And you will pay for the shipping." I'm like, "Thank God I'm not going to jail." Like I didn't say thank God I'm not going to jail, but in my mind I'm like,
I must say how very civilized way to handle this kind of a situation, because at a distance, Mari and I were looking at this situation over there with our son, and we do not really understand what they're saying or what they're talking
what's
about.
going on?
But it doesn't look good. So I mean, we're so grateful. They were so professional. Thank you so
But
much
not only
for
that,
everything,
not only
for being
that.
so mature and so
How organized.
evolved.
But
Yeah,
how
very organized,
organized.
definitely.
but
They
I was
are in the
honest.
UK.
I was honest.
No,
Yeah,
but in the
good for
I was
you.
not doing anything
when
wrong.
we
I was
arrived
totally okay.
when we arrived back home, it was in the mail already.
Very
Obviously, he had to pay $95
Very
for the
organized.
shipping of it, but he went into this website, he registered his address, paid for the shipping, whatever it was.
And you
gonna
would actually
cost.
track it if you wanted to know where it
They
is.
gave us a tracking.
Anyway,
Unbelievable.
thank you, England. Thank you for
the
being so
UK.
very, very civilized. Adan, the stage is yours. Would you please sing a song for us in 4 different languages, if possible?
Well, I'd like to thank you for letting me shine.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. He's a good dad. For being an artist, he's very, very forgiving and.
For being an artist, they're
forgiving.
not going to be happy to hear that.
No, I mean, for having a dad that's an artist, I'm very grateful. I'm very grateful that, he's not a jealous father. He lets me shine. He lets me perform. He's always supported me, and I'm grateful for that. So, okay. So this song is called Don't Let Me Go in English. It's called Nunca Me Sueltes in Spanish. It's called Niente di Niente in Italian. And it's called Nunca Me Largues in Portuguese. So here it goes. Italian. Cosa c'è di più interessante di restare fra le coperte per un po' di gloria? Oh, it's Portuguese. Io non quiero solo Thank you for watching the Tripod Presents The Allendes, Life with the Allendes.
Thank you so very much for being with us, for caring for us. Thank you once again for the great reception Mexican Dynasties has received all around the world, but very especially here in America. Here is Nacho, Mari. This is the tripod
With us.
for, just to remind you that every Thursday we're here together, the four of us for you, creating something for you, unique, spontaneous, colloquial. To remind you that every Tuesdays at the same time I'm with you. Adan will be with you Wednesdays and Sundays.
Weren't you gonna do your uncles with the zebra? Your uncle.
No, I don't think so.
Tell them about your uncle.
No. It'll be next time. I will tell you the
this
story.
week.
It's
Today it's a no from me from A to Z. You know what it is?
Don't take it personal.
It's a full moon.
Don't take it personal.
It's all
full moon today. Thursday, full moon. Go out. Check it out. It's phenomenal.
Enjoy the full moon.
Thank you for being with us.
Oh, and please
Appreciate it.
follow us. Follow my mom.
Follow Maria Allende it's Maria Allende official in English, in Instagram, Maria Allende Oficial, in Facebook.
What's your Facebook?
Which one F in
Fernando
Facebook in
Allende,
Spanish.
OF, and Fernando Allende official.
What's your Instagram?
Oh, because you know what? Good news. We got it back.
No, we haven't gotten it back.
Well, we just
we
about
got
got
a
it
letter back, an email back from Instagram
I have
to
to say-
verify him.
I have to say how very professional people are, people that are part of Instagram and the way they react to us as customers. What they did to Mari, Adan, and myself.
They were so nice, and they
So
wrote
professional.
Fernando to his email, register a letter, and then he had to put this slate, a white paper with big letters, with this
Show my hands.
code number, show both of his hands, and put his name and his username, and then we're waiting for
And
the
a big
response.
smile.
So
also put a
we're
big
waiting for the
smile.
response.
Do the characteristic, do the signature Fernando Allende $1 million smile.
No, I cannot provoke that.
Let's all do the characteristic Fernando Allende $1 million smile.
1, 2. Goodbye.
Let's go.
Have a good one.
Have a wonderful rest of your week.
Bye-bye. We'll see you
Have
next
a great
Thursday.
weekend. Happy
Thank you
full
for joining
moon.
us. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Bye-bye.